It's playoff football time. Divisional. 9-8 Bears coming to Carolina to face the undefeated Panthers. They got through, took care of the Packers in Green Bay. Now they got to come to us. The NFC comes through Carolina. If you want to go, you're going to have to beat us at home in our house. Giants got past the Lions. Niners got past the Eagles. Unfortunately, Bryce Young's Browns did not beat the Broncos. Hopefully, they can continue to build. But I do see some interesting teams here: the Titans and the Raiders, who I'm kind of rooting for. I'm rooting for both those teams, man. Teams that haven't really made the playoffs. And over here on the NFC, you got basically the Giants and who haven't. I mean, they did, in this Couch GM franchise last year. But I'm just saying, in real life, you haven't seen the Giants, the Titans, or the Raiders as of late. So we are first in offense in every category. First on points allowed, fourth on rushing allowed, 18th on pass yards allowed. So we've really we were near the end of the bottom of the league there last year. Bears, 10th in scoring, second in rushing, mid on defense. But I have a feeling they're going to pass way more successfully than what their stats dictate. They've got Caleb Williams, Cortland Loveland, Luther Burden. But they do have some players out. I don't recognize any of them, other than a couple of guys who were rookies or recent draft picks. They went 9-8 in their division. They were the 7th seed. Barely got in, and now they're coming to face the 1 seed. They run a West Coast spread. They're not really set up for it. A base 3-4 with Ben Johnson as their coach. You got Caleb Williams, Nico, however you pronounce that, is backing him up. Colin Monungai, DeAndre Swift, James Peoples, a rookie out of Ohio State. They have a really good running back room, man. That's kind of what I want for our team. 84, 80, 80. And then I want even better. I want like 80s across the board. Right now, we've got 94. Oh shit. Let's change that. Let's fix that. I don't know why it's set up that way. We're there with Fletcher. I want these two. I want to improve these two slots. RB3 and RB4. Well, shit. While we're fucking here, no one cares about that. Okay. I'm wondering, did they? I don't want to tell me. Okay. I was just checking to see if they've updated the abilities yet. I can't. Maybe it's towards the end of the season. I can't recall. All right, back to the Bears. We saw their running back room. Wide receiver Luther Burden, DJ Moore is still on the team there. Bo Sparks, Roma Dunze. Bo fucking Sparks, man, is doing better than Roma Dunze. You even got Cooper Barkate. So Dunze doesn't look like he's really panned out. Loveland, one of the better tight ends. So great tight end, Kate Otten backing him up. Now let's get to the offensive line. I have no idea if they're good or bad, but so far, not bad. Not bad. Mid. Mid. Really good. Great. McDonald, left edge, not that great. Oh, DJ fucking motherfucking Johnson? Starting edge for the Chicago Bears? DJ Johnson? And he's there. Oh my goodness, you got Quincy Rhodes here. Oh, he's injured. That's why. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Holy shoot, DJ Johnson, man, you do you. Do your thing, man. Just don't try not to do it today. Dexter Senior, my call. I feel bad, man, because of course, I was rooting for him at some point. I never wanted him to do bad. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon. Okay, don't really have much at cornerback. I mean, it's not horrible, but Brisker, Thieneman is starting at strong safety. Okay. Does not have accuracy. Look at that, 75. Yeah, and they picked up the punter that we chose to not go into the future with. There you go. Here's what we're shooting for. Other than a win, little side goals, 4 passing touchdowns, 0 sacks. 0 sacks, and we're also hoping that if we do give up a sack, that we don't give up 3 in the game. We are also hoping that we get 2 interceptions. And hoping that we at least get 1. Alright. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to. We've been running this pass playbook, and it's actually not that bad. It's actually fairly decent with running. So, I feel good about it. Even this, like, I almost feel like if I need to pass, maybe I need to set it for more passing. But we're gonna go back to not our play. Basically the Cincinnati. Oh shit! Do I want to do that? Do I want to do the Cincinnati playbook? I almost feel like I haven't used it in a while. But I remember last time I used it, it felt like it had a little bit more runs. It ran the ball a little bit more. I just can't recall if they have the shitty formations. Hmm. Or do we run the Panther or my custom? I'm thinking. I think we run my custom. That's what we're gonna do. Game time decision. Oh, by the way, Jordan Davis came back just in time. Thank goodness, huh? He took just the right amount of time off to heal up. Oh wait, so what are we doing? So we do all black NFC Championship. We do silver pants, Super Bowl. Okay, so we're doing all black here. You know what? I may want to. No, that's not what I was on. Damn it. Mm. let's do that. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, this one I set up and I tweaked a little bit over. I can't recall. But I want to say it felt like that would be a good balanced offense for us to run. This, I don't think we can necessarily go wrong. I just don't know if it could be as good. It hasn't really failed me. This is definitely passed, but I wouldn't even be opposed to running that. And this one's just pretty much like, you run the fucking ball as much as goddamn possible. I'm more nervous about this one than I am this one, though. More nervous about the custom Bengals than I am the custom Panthers. And I'm only really kind of nervous about the custom pass is because I feel like we're past the ball a little bit too much. Even though it turned out to be a little bit more balanced than I thought. So I think we're just going to go with the custom Panthers that I've kind of created the playbook. And this is what, so, and if we lose, this is my fault. This is the Couch GM's fault. Unless, of course, the players just aren't executing.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers on Sunday Night Prime Time. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. They sprang the big upset last week, knocking off the number 2 seed. See if they have any more magic left in store. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys, the number 1 seed. The extra week to get ready. We'll see if they're rusty at all.
Fuck, I
We've
fucked
got a
up.
good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This will be returned from the 6.
Not bad.
We'll
Okay.
get this up past the 20. That's where
I didn't
they'll
get
set
back
up
in
shop.
time.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now
42
in his
touchdowns,
3rd
10
year
interceptions,
in the league.
70% completion percentage.
Mike, when we pulled into the park.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 29.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give it up the middle to Brooks. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's taken down at the 17.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Throw it on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver.
Was that DJ Johnson?
And it's going to be 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of them?
To throw is Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
How do you not?
Burton, the man on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Panthers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On now is the punt team for the Panthers.
On the coverage.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Bears offense about ready to get going. On their 2nd possession, they'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And good yardage there after after the catch, they'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago.
17 yards. And the Bears, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Here's their punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run now for Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
30-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's his 1st grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
At his 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. But they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it here with Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 7.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Panthers off to the early advantage and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
A throw there, caught by Lee Getz. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that'll set up fourth down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. Here's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. On third down, here's Swift. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the give, it is Manunga. He'll push forward for about a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Swift. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 12. And a Bears first down.
Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland.
Williams pass.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
Run now for Manunga. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Manunga. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up
They'll put
3rd
Loveland
and
in
6.
motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Chicago.
Now Williams. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Williams to the air once more. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for our Bears. First down.
Throwing again, Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run. It's Swift. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
25-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Ooh. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brown now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Panthers, first down. and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let one go down the middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Leggett. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made.
Picking them apart now.
5-yard line.
Touchdown.
Take it in. Tenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Makes the score Panthers 13, Bears 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They're in a 10-point hole, 13-3, as this drive starts with first down. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He gets free. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him.
Are you
He'll
fucking
go
shitting
all
me?
the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
What the fuck, man?
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Bears are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
13, Bears 10.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Probably should have given it one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Panthers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Always go deep. Ah!
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. Here comes a return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They're going to run it here with Manunga. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Now a give up the middle. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll try and run for it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Bears, first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Bears.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears, first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Bears make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And this will be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's good for a Panthers first down. and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it is Brooks, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have
Nice.
Panthers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
He runs with it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is good. Panthers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Burden, the man on the move. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll put Loveland in motion. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 33, here's second and a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this will be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now ETN. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 3. We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. A big hole. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Carolina. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth
I
quarter.
missed it. I want to see it again. I want to
There's
see
just
it. Well, I
not
want to
enough.
see it for the first time. Damn, 50-yard fucking run, huh? LaQuint Allen. Nice. And we needed that.
To be had to claw yourself back in it.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here comes second and 4.
Second and 4.
To throw, it's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And it's third down.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain. And the Bears first down.
They will run it over center with Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like it, but I would have liked it better if we got the interception.
Here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks.
Oh, my goodness.
Inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
7 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
A gain of
There's
9.
a lot of Johnson.
2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
He'll look to throw. That one
Oh, he's
taken in right side by Leggett. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Panthers 34. Bears 17.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll put Loveland in motion.
28-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams.
Come on.
A throw here. Right
Why
side.
can't you catch the ball
Ball's
today?
incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing is Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Panthers offense getting set to get back to work. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Brooks. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears' 25-yard line.
Turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 3rd down, 3 to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 2. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's get a pick.
Here's Williams now to throw. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Bears, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. The upper's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throw it again. It's Williams.
Take it. Oh,
Throw right side.
where are my guys at,
Comes in.
man?
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Throwing again. Williams.
Damn it.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. A couple of big plays, one after the other,
one
and
interception.
now it's 1st and goal. Williams to the air once more.
Take it.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Theo Johnson, you're my man, dude. Number 5, come on. Come on.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. And here's Williams. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. The offense is staying put. It'll be 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams.
Pickett.
To the
Yes.
end zone. It's
Yes.
intercepted.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
So now at least we don't
Not
get
only do they keep
one
points off
forced
the
to
board,
downgrade.
but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next
You
possession.
can't kneel it.
This one appears to be
Okay.
safe
I guess
in
I thought it
hand.
was at the
It has
1-inch
been
line.
a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On the draw, it's Brooks. Oh, a loose football.
Oh, give me a break.
And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Another try with Brooks. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Game's over.
So it's
NFC
over.
Championship.
It's a win for the Panthers. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
That play was ridiculous. Literally just running the ball to end the half. Did we get 3 passing touchdowns? No, we got 2. Oh, just 2. Okay. I don't think they got a sack on us. Did anyone get a sack? Nobody got a sack. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we're back to being able to master this 4. We just need 2 games without any sacks. Still waiting on the 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdown throws. Okay, we're matching this one up at the same time. I wonder if we shouldn't be running 2 though. Oh, damn, we had under 250 passing yards. Those are mastered, okay. Well, who do you think we're going to play next? All right. I mean, I guess the Giants. I think we beat them both this year. We're on the AFC. We're rooting for the Raiders. I'm rooting for the Titans. Giants. Okay, so we beat the we handled them. And then the Niners was the last game we beat them. So I don't know. Who has more injuries? Oh, that's that tight end, bro. That fucker's good. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind beating up on either team. Oh. Alright, I'm ready to see who we're going to play. Giants. Giants, baby. Okay. And then who made it on the AFC side? Oh, fucking fuck, bro. Both fucking teams I didn't want to win. Damn it. And we beat the fucking Broncos last year. I don't want... I'd rather it be the Bengals. Ah, that just sucks. But the 1 and 2 seed, and then on our side it's the 1 and 3 seed. Because the Packers got kicked out by the Bears. Alright. I think that's going to cover it, but you know what? Because I'm a GM. So we have... Holy shit. 2 picks in each round? Of the top 3, 4, 5, then 3 6s. Oh, I forgot it was a 6th round pick for the Tampa Bay and Falcons. Thought it was a 7th rounder. Okay. I think I'm going to use this pick right here. Pick round 4, 128. Well, if not, then 96, but 128. I've been thinking about it, sleeping on it, and I'm gonna take their edge. I'm gonna trade for him. That size and speed, man, and he's like basically the fourth best edge. So you got Dylan Stern in front of him, Armstrong, Ellis. This Womack guy is almost rated. So yeah, I'm gonna trade for this guy, and I'm gonna work on developing him. We're gonna sign him to a long-term deal. It's just that speed with that acceleration and that size. I mean, 272 fucking pounds, strength. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be my project guy. I'm gonna start working on projects. So at some point, I wanna find a tight end that I want, whether it's in the draft or free agency. You know, already in the league. And they're gonna be my projects, and I'm gonna take like guys who I could just get under contract and start ranking up. So now, of course, he's not gonna be like my starter. He's gonna be a backup. So I'm gonna look at that. So basically, yeah, we're gonna have these. See, here's the thing. I need to re-sign him. If I want to keep him. So, but Peyton's under contract, and he's playing well. And Scorton, he's going to require a hefty paycheck. Hefty. Princely, I'm not going to resign. He's under a rookie contract, and he's showing promise. He's got that speed, too. But, so, right now, we really only have 3 edge guys. Well, 3 right here, 1 on the practice squad. So that'll be 4. So it'll be Scorton, Pierre, Peyton. I wouldn't mind keeping the guy on practice squad and like re-signing him, but the problem is he's going to be looking at about $8 million a year, which I think is ridiculous for 74 overall. But for some reason, the defensive line guys get paid a bunch of fucking money. Same thing with the other guy I'm going to trade for, but he's going to be a little less. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit both of them in. I picked up Overton. You know, he's got, maybe I need to look at it like, okay, which one do I want more? Because he's got size and speed too. The other guy I think is a little bit better in coverage, but I don't know. I mean, if I keep the one guy in the practice squad and I sign this guy Overton and trade for the other guy, then I have 5, and I'm good. And I want 5 on the active, 5 edge rushers. I don't need 5, but I could probably get away with 4. But then, basically, I just have Pierre. So, you know, he's got. Maybe I need to rethink it. Maybe I just need to fucking. Nah, I'll develop him once his rookie contract is done. Okay. Prince is gonna be gone. Sorry about your luck. I can't stand that change of direction, man. That hurts me. DT. I'm gonna re-sign Derek Brown. You have 4 guys, and Cam Jackson. Not gonna re-sign him. Too much goddamn money for my fucking D tackle number 5. So basically, Corleone is backing up Davis at nose. So I need to change Jackson with more, probably like a guy I already have on the practice squad. But that's gonna be a target there. I don't think I'm going to re-sign Jackson. So we're going to basically, Frederic is going to get bumped up. Top 3 guys are going to be on the roster. Federic, and then I have a practice squad guy I can bring up. Merrick is not going to be on the roster, and probably he's going to take his spot at safety. Horn's not going to be on the roster. I just brought him up from practice squad to help with kick returns so that Harbor wasn't, I guess, wear and tear. Coker's over. I don't think I'm going to resign Coker. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm sorry, man. He just doesn't have enough speed. At least McMillan has that change of direction. But he's one of our slower guys with slower, change of directions, not that much strength. His good catch. I think Coker's odd man out. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I really need. Might think about bringing someone on. Lucky Evans. So he's up for contract renewal. So is Sanders. I have a guy, so we're gonna have Lucky, Cure, Delp. Maybe that's all I need. Maybe I look at drafted someone, or re-signing Evans or Sanders. If I were to, it'd probably be Sanders. Yeah, he just doesn't have that speed I like. So far, all 6 of those guys are going to be on the roster. 7, 8. Okay. Probably not going to re-sign Walker. And I say probably because I'd like to, but mainly because they seem to get injured. So if I go into next season with just these 2 guys in my tackle and that one white dude as the third, one gets injured. That's why I would like to re-sign him, but I don't think it's going to make sense financially. So you never know. He might be put in a position where he has to step up. Okay. So then I guess for positions I need to bring on. All right, at least 1 halfback, maybe 2, maybe 1 wide receiver, maybe 1 tight end. So halfback, wide receiver, tight end. One or 2 offensive linemen, as usual, right? Gonna trade for the edge guy. Don't need to draft anyone here. We'll look at it. Maybe not draft anyone here. We're good here. I think we're good here. Good. Yeah. So we're looking at pretty much all offense, right? So unless there's deep tackle I want to look at. Oh, I forgot we had Rod Moore too. And this guy is like the whole. He could be RB4 if we draft a guy. That's the corner I was talking about. That's the tight end. I forgot we have him too. So maybe only one tackle. So running back, wide receiver, tight end, offensive lineman, D tackle maybe. And they would challenge these guys. Okay. So I'm thinking 5, maybe 6. Maybe bring a couple guys in just to challenge. thinking five or six guys. And that's all, like, that's the first fucking 3 rounds. In theory. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more fucking picks. One's gonna go to the edge. So, yeah. Just spitballing, man. Trying to think, like, who else? Maybe there's a running back I can fucking work on too, like a free agent somewhere. So I like looking for. Alright, who's got high trucking with brake tackle? Young. And speed. Okay, he doesn't have speed. None of those guys have fucking speed. Damian Pierce does. Oh, this guy's interesting. He's interesting. Le'Veon Moss out of Texas A&M. Years old though, but alright, what was his stats? So he's in the 90s here. 89, 84. That guy's interesting. Might be someone I can work with here. Let's go ahead. Not enough speed. Not as good of speed. They are younger, but yeah, you can't really fix speed though. Well, yeah, look at a couple guys in the draft or something. Hope to find them, but maybe sign a Le'Veon Moss. What was I gonna look at? Oh, his contract. could just cut him now, take him off the practice squad, and he's there for me to sign. You know, cut him too is another possibility. He just had a long touchdown now. I think I want to do it. I think I do. Who do I cut? Yeah, I'll probably just do it before. Alright, till next time. Where we face the